Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This time I have a pair of affordable earbuds with an ear hook design to test. This is the Back Bay Audio Runner 60, which was designed with physically active people in mind, but let me talk about all the details right after the intro. The Runner 60 has been out for a while now, but I'm planning to do a big comparison of buds with ear hooks in the not too distant future, so when the guys from Back Bay Audio reached out to me, I was like, yeah, that would be a perfect starting point for me to explore the category. And it means that I got the buds from the manufacturer for this test, but no money exchanged hands, so all you get is my honest and unfiltered opinion in the next couple of minutes. Onto the buds themselves, the ear hooks can keep the Runner 60 securely on your ears when you are running or lifting or doing any other physical activity for that matter. They are also fully waterproof thanks to their internal nano coating and the IPX7 rating. Being fully waterproof doesn't mean you can use them for swimming, as these buds don't have an onboard storage and the Bluetooth connection will not work in the water at all. But you can rest assured that these buds will keep pumping out tunes even in the middle of a heavy storm or if you sweat all over them. And the Runner 60 buds are built very robustly too, so I can see them lasting for quite a while. The ear hooks are not too soft, but they are flexible enough so they can hold the buds in place without causing any discomfort around your ears. Or I should rather say that I didn't feel any discomfort with the buds. However, the hooks are not swappable or adjustable in any way, so keep that in mind too. But you get 6 sets of silicone ear tips, which makes it easy to fine-tune the fit in your ears. The buds sit deep in my ears, providing me with not only a secure fit, but also a decent level of passive noise isolation. And that's what you will have to go with, as there is no active noise cancelling feature on the Runner 60. And that would be okay in itself, but it also means that there is no hear-through mode either, so if you want to use your earbuds outside or on the road, then these buds might not be the best option for you. So the fit gets a big thumbs up, but road safety does not. The case is a big one, but that's understandable given the form factor of the buds. But it's still quite large, and I wouldn't call it pocketable at all. Gym baggable? Absolutely. Pocketable? Not quite. Another interesting fact is that the left and the right buds are swapped and they sit on the opposite side inside the case. It takes a bit of time to get used to, but after a day or two it shouldn't be an issue anymore. And to be fair, the JLab Epic AirSport A and C, which is the only other set of similarly designed earbuds in my possession right now, is no different either, and at least Back Bay Audio put some markers on the inside of the case so you know which bud goes where. The case itself is made of cheap plastic, and the lid is not my favorite either, as it doesn't come to a hard stop when fully open, resulting in some unwanted flapping action. But the magnets that keep the lid closed are very strong, so you have to apply quite some force when trying to open the case. We get compatibility with the Qi wireless charging standard, and the battery life is way above average with a total playtime of 80 hours, which will get you through a couple of weeks of training even if you are preparing for an Ironman, for example, and put in multiple hours of hard work every day. The long battery life also means that you will almost never have to take the buds out of your gym bag, preventing you from leaving them at home by accident. And nobody likes that, right? The buds themselves can last up to 8 hours, which is also a decent performance. The Back Bay Audio Runner 60 comes with Bluetooth version 5.0 and they support the SBC and the AAC audio codecs. And even though aptX support is listed on the spec list on the official website, I have seen no signs of it on my fairly up-to-date Android phone. Regardless of codecs, however, the connection is solid, but pairing was a bit confusing at first, as both the left and the right bud can connect to your phone separately, which is basically how single bud mode works, but you tend to see your earbuds as one pair in the connection settings on your device, and not as a left and a right bud separately. But single bud mode works, and at the end of the day, that's what matters. There are no lip sync issues with videos, but due to the lack of a low latency mode, these buds might not be the best option for mobile gaming enthusiasts. There is the Back Bay Tempo 30 for gamers, but more about that in a bit. And here is a quick audio sample of the built-in mics on the Runner 60 in a quiet room. The noise floor is quite high and my voice could be a bit louder, but the phone call quality is decent enough in a quiet environment. Adding some background chatter to the mix does not really change my voice at all in terms of its clarity, so that's an acceptable performance altogether. Onto the controls, you can find touch-sensitive panels on each bud. They work pretty well and they offer full functionality. Play, pause, volume up and down, next track, previous track and voice assistant activation are all available, along with phone call controls, of course. And there is a bass mode switch as well, so we cannot really complain about the controls. I would only mention the fact that there is no smartphone app to come with the buds, so no settings can be changed and there are no extra features available. There are no in-ear sensors on the buds for autoplay pause and we get no active noise cancellation either, but considering the low price of the buds, it's kind of okay too. Next up is sound quality, and the guys in Boston must love bass, as we got quite a resonance and a good kick in the lower registers even before we activate the bass mode. It feels like the bass is the boss here, and both the mids and the highs got pulled back just a little. This kind of a warm and bass-heavy sound can perfectly suit workouts though, because you can feel the energy that these guys keep delivering from track to track, and that can help you going from set to set in the gym. Turning bass mode on with a triple tap on the right bud takes the bass a step too far for me. It is still an option you might like, but I left it turned off for the duration of this test, as it's way over the top and it basically ruined music for me regardless of genre. Moving away from the bass, the mid-range could benefit from a little boost and some extra energy could also come in handy for the vocals. I miss a bit of a top end sparkle as well, not that you don't get all the details, but the high frequencies are rolled off a bit too soon in my opinion. On the other hand, I found no sibilance issues nor I have experienced any ear fatigue, which is always a good thing in my book. Imaging is relatively well focused, but everything is crammed into the middle of the sound stage and we don't get too much sense of a space either. But I personally don't usually care about such things as soundstage and instrument separation in the middle of a workout, and I always found listening to music really enjoyable with the warm sounding Runner 60. And before I conclude this video, I would like to quickly show you the Back Bay Tempo 30 as well, because I feel like they present a tremendous value for only around $40, and I also got them from Back Bay Audio along with the Runner 60, so I thought why not. Now, these buds as you can see are much smaller thanks to their low profile in-ear bud design. They have the same IPX7 rating and the same touch control functionality, with the addition of a low latency mode, which is missing from the bigger and more expensive Runner 60. What's missing from the Tempo 30, however, is the wireless charging. But the compact and sleek looking case is easily portable in return, and you can still get 32 hours of total battery life out of this tiny package. And you can get a good dynamic sound with a powerful bass out of the buds themselves. So if you fancy something smaller and cheaper than the Runner 60, Back Bay Audio has you covered with the Tempo 30. And to wrap up this video, the Back Bay Audio Runner 60 is something that I could easily recommend to anybody out there who leads an active lifestyle and only needs a set of reliable, robustly built, waterproof earbuds with a good battery life and a secure fit, but doesn't need any extra features such as active noise cancelling or a smartphone app. Barebone, basic but very tough, this is what the Runner 60 is. And for around $50 or $60, these buds could be a very sensible choice, not only as your main daily driver, but also as a backup pair to your more expensive, fancy noise-cancelling earbuds if you don't want to take those with you to the gym and sweat all over them every time you hit the treadmill. And this was my review of the Back Bay Audio Runner 60 True Wireless Sport Earbuds. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Your comments are welcome as always. Thanks for watching. See you next time.